YouTube, what is going on? We got some big news. Big, exciting news for Battlefield in 2025, I guess. So I'm excited for it. Next year, we're getting a new Battlefield. EA apparently had a announcement because of Investor Day. So Investor Day was 2 days ago, September 17th, and EA had their new announcement for the next Battlefield. Of course, 2042, absolute disaster. Not exactly what EA was looking for, but they have a chance to redeem themselves, of course. Everyone's getting their hopes up, everyone's getting excited. It's the time for the news, time for the leaks. How I had to scavenge all through Reddit, find all the leaks, all the concepts, all the ideas. So I'll break it down for all you guys. Today, we're going to take a look at Battlefield 2025. No official name yet, but they did say it will be a modern day Battlefield taking place between the years 2027 to 2030. They're trying to get it back to a Battlefield 3, a Battlefield 4 title. They went old school with the Battlefield 1s and Battlefield 5. They also went futuristic with Battlefield 2042, but they want to bring it back to the modern day. So here's a first image of the concept art, and we can see there's a lot going on here. Of course, it's on fire. Kind of reminds me of Firestorm, that BR that they had in Battlefield 5. Gives those kind of vibes. The houses here definitely look like European style. And first place, where do I go to figure all this out? We go to Reddit. Reddit and Twitter apparently figured it out. Already here, Battlefield concept art. Someone already broke it down, said it's Gibraltar. So here we go, bridge between Europe and Africa. Already confirmed by Tom Henderson himself. The infamous Tom Henderson. So we already got that broken down. Gibraltar it is. So we can expect for some of these maps to be taking place probably USA, Europe, maybe Africa as well. Could be the Middle East. We'll see a lot more. It also was confirmed there is a campaign. And so the campaign will be focusing on massive private military going up against NATO. That's kind of all the details we have about it, but that was something that was confirmed. There will be 4 studios working on this game, which is pretty interesting. Of course, I mean, they have a lot of studios always working on these games. It's more than just DICE themselves. The idea is also to have 45 weapons at launch, 10 maps, and this is kind of similar to Battlefield 1 and I believe Battlefield 5. So we'll be having a lot of content, a lot of guns, a lot of new things to check out and look at for the upcoming game. 2042 definitely had a smaller number with all that. Definitely a big change with kind of the class systems, the all the characters and specialists they had, but that's even going away now too. They're getting rid of the specialists. They're bringing back the class system, similar to Battlefield 4. Again, the main concept of this, the main takeaways that I was seeing was Battlefield 3 style, Battlefield 4 style, and that's what a lot of reports are as well. Apparently, they have a whole overhaul of destruction as well. Some people are claiming it's more like a Rainbow Six style destruction. And I'll bring up a video later on of their investor presentation. They showed a video of all the crazy things that they can do with, the new engine they're working on, with AI, incorporating that in, seeing how destructive the environment is, and, using AI to make better maps generated, which is really, really exciting. So let me know your thoughts of getting rid of the specialists, going back to classes. I mean, I think it's amazing. I think it's great. When they did change the voice line of the specialists, I didn't mind it too much. And then they eventually threw the specialists into classes. I didn't mind that at all, honestly. I liked having the separated classes, but I do kind of like how certain guns are for certain classes. So another key takeaway from this, in this presentation, they even said that they wanted to have a quote unquote large scale community driven testing. So I don't know what that means. That could mean community test environments, CTEs, kind of like just like a public beta environments, those kind of things, that really helped drive Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, really helped out those games flourish and become the gigantic games that they turned out to be. Battlefield 4 definitely had more of a rocky start. I think people would kind of agree on, but eventually was able to get patched up, able to get new content into it, and able to be arguably the best of them all. So that's something that they did say could be coming to the newest Battlefield. Again, no confirmed dates or anything, no confirmed name. However, they did say October 2025 is the plan. Now, we're going to look at another image of concept art here. This definitely is more, Middle East vibes, definitely more desert style. It reminds us of something that kind of was in 2042. There was, kind of that Middle East desert kind of theme going on as well in 2042. So there was some of that. That could be just an upgraded version of this. So we'll be taking a look. Here's again some of the studios that will be working on this. Not confirmed of all the different studios. There was kind of another concept, image that was leaked of a couple more studios that'll be working on it. However, this is an official image here. So we know for sure DICE, Criterion, Motive, Ripple Effect will be working on this game. And I'm assuming it will be all in the new Frostbite engine. The old Frostbite engine was the big issue coming into 2042. That caused a lot of the lagging, stuttering, all the issues of trying to upgrade the entire system. So it was a big overhaul. Hopefully after all these years, they've gotten it down pat. They did try to patch up 2042 to the best of their abilities. So hopefully those devs got a hang of it now. But this is a really cool concept, really cool idea. I like it being kind of that European, Middle East, and probably USA, I'm guessing, theme. Once again, we're going back to 4 class systems. They also announced 64 players into this game. No more of the 128. I think they even knew 128 was not the way to go. They tried it in 2042, tried something new, tried something different. Didn't work out too well. They even added in 64 players, obviously later on, to Battlefield 2042. So for next year's Battlefield, they even said 64 players, and they announced a BR. There will be a BR. So along the lines of all the different game modes, they said campaign. They said BR. Of course, there's going to be 64 players. There's going to be destructions. There will be the 3 game modes, the core 3 game modes that seemingly have made Battlefield what it is today. Hopefully the BR can then bring it to the next level. The campaign has definitely lifted Battlefield to a different level. Multiplayer, of course, is lifted to a different level. Hopefully the BR can come in next and, take that next step. We got a couple iterations of that. Battlefield 5, Battlefield 2042 was kind of a loot and shoot version of a battle royale, I guess. But we all know how those kind of ended up. But I do think that they loved the idea of kind of the portal system. It was a great idea, not kind of hashed out fully, but hopefully, that could be worked out in the future. Here's another concept art image that we can look at here. Definitely more modern style. So we can really see the mountains in the background here. We can see the tanks. So thankfully, through the use of Reddit, they got rid of all the wording here. So nothing's kind of really in the way. This gives a very dark, dull theme, and I do love that. I love the Battlefield 1 very gray art style, very dark theme with it. So I am kind of looking forward to that aspect of it. I don't know if you guys were into that dark gray theme of it, but let me know if you guys were, because I thought that was a super cool aspect of Battlefield 1. Gave a more gritty kind of a feel that I really loved. And then last is completely unconfirmed if this is actually real or not, but this was something that Reddit, kind of popped up with. So unsure about this one, but we'll then look at some, not gameplay, but some kind of investment presentation that they had. They had a little video of the different environment that they can have going on here. And so let's take a look at this. So we got a video, and it's actually showing, here we go, showing somebody running, somebody walking. You can use AI to kind of tell the dev what to do in the environment. Adding a rule to die only by grenades. So this person's running around, throwing grenades around. Boom. Destructive environment. Again, it's going to be a very different destructive environment. They claimed. EA has claimed. So we can only kind of go off their word. And then here we go again. They can ask for something even more crazy. Boom. Gigantic pyramid. So it should make designing maps even easier. And I would not be surprised if they add in a mode or some setting where people can not mod, but play around with this. Play around with the builder. Design their own maps. Design their own game modes. Kind of like how Portal did, but taking that to the next step. So I think that would be something really cool coming out for the new Battlefield. So I'll keep you posted on news. Let me know what you're excited for. I think this is going to be awesome come October 2025. Hopefully there's an alpha. Hopefully there's a beta. Hopefully there's something we could test out soon, because they did tease a lot, which was fantastic. But as more news comes out, I'll definitely keep you guys posted.